You know what blows my mind? How many corporate professionals with 10 years, 15 years, 20 years of experience, people who command six-figure salaries, who lead teams, who solve million-dollar problems every single day, are sitting at their desk right now thinking, I should be making more than this. But here is the crazy part. They are right. But they don't know how to package what they already know. They don't know how to turn their expertise into an offer. And because they don't know that, they are stuck trading time for money. While some 23-year-old with a course on TikTok is making twice what they make. Now, I'm Coach Richard Olo, and over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how professionals like you, people who don't have 40 hours a week to build a side business, people who don't want to become influencers dancing on TikTok, people who just want to leverage what they already know. How do they get it and build a profitable offer in under 5 hours a week? And I'm going to break it down using my two-phase offer builder. So if you're a corporate professional who is competent, right, who's respected, who's tired of being capped by that salary, this one is for you. So let's go it. Now, before I really dive in, let me tell you why this matters so much to me. In 2013, I attended a business breakfast here in Uganda, paid I think 150 shillings then, which is about $100. I was a university student studying statistics at that time. I was the only student who attended that event, by the way. But that day changed my life because I realized I wasn't called to work with numbers. I was called to work with people. So I was called to change lives. I believe that. So fast forward 2015, I quit my research job after 6 months and launched a youth leadership program. It was a youth leadership camp. I loved it, but I couldn't figure out how to make money from it. So around 2017 to 2019, I also tried personal finance training, but still couldn't crack the code. Then 2020, COVID hit. Everything went online and I made a decision. I was either going to figure this out or I was going to be killed. I was going to kill myself. Not really killing myself, but I knew that was going to kill me. So I invested massively in online training, coaching, mentorship, and I finally understood something. You don't need more time, you need more clarity. See, the reason most professionals can't build offers isn't because they are not smart enough. Get me? It's not because they don't have valuable knowledge. It's because they're trying to figure it out the same way they would approach a corporate project. That's how they are figured. They're overthinking it. They are perfectionists about it. They are waiting for the right time. And meanwhile, they are leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table. So I built 2 online communities, one with over 1,500 coaches, another with over 30,000 members in financial training across Africa. I co-founded a telemedicine company that's now in 4 countries. And I did all this using the same exact principles that I'm about to share with you in this video. So the same principles that helped CPA Rose Adem turn her 18 years of financial executive experience into financial reporting clarity insight program. The same principle that helped Catherine Wahome, fellow of the Shattered Institute of Insurance, created her Insurance Leadership Accelerator. These are real professionals with real careers who build real offers without quitting their jobs, without becoming content creators, without spending 40 hours a week on it. And so you too can do it. But here's what I see happening over and over again. Professionals who are absolutely brilliant at what they do. I'm talking about the C-suite executives, the senior HR leaders, financial directors, engineers, lawyers. They come to me and say, Richard, I've got all this knowledge. I've been doing this for like 15 years. I know I should be monetizing it, but I don't know where to start. And then they tell me what they have tried. I started a LinkedIn newsletter. Nobody seems to be buying. I've been thinking about writing a course, but I don't have time to create all that content. I don't have an audience yet. I'm not an influencer. How am I supposed to make this work? And so here's the issue. They're approaching this backwards. They think they need a massive audience to become a content creator, or to quit their job fast, or to have some breakthrough idea, or spend years building authority. Wrong, 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 wrong. Let me tell you something that's going to blow your mind. Offers don't need audiences. Audiences need offers. You know why Myron Golden can charge $50,000 for not for his high ticket offer, no? And he closes this on a webinar because his high ticket offer is $1 million. But why does he sell $55,000 on a webinar? Think about it. Without even a sales call. It's not because he has a big following. It's because he has clarity on his offer. You know why I could help Catherine Ochako, who got fired from her job as head of tech, turn her experience into a transformational coaching offer, helping women come back from betrayal using her comeback code? Because we didn't start with build an audience. We started with build an offer. And here's the thing most people miss. You already have demand. You just don't know how to package supply. There are people right now, there are professionals, there are companies, there are teams who need exactly what you know. They are there. They are searching for it on Google. They are asking about it in meetings. They are frustrated because they can't find the right solution. But because you haven't packaged your knowledge into a clear, specific, result-driven offer, they don't even know you exist. This is the most painful thing. So here's the shift I want you to make. Stop thinking like an employee. Start thinking like a packager. An employee says, I have skills and experiences. A packager says, I have solution to a specific problem for a specific person. An employee says, I should be making more money. A packager says, I can deliver a $50,000 transformation for a $5,000 investment. An employee says, I need to learn more before I can teach. A packager says, no, I just need to be one step ahead. See, this is what I call the professional's paradox. You've been trained to be thorough, to be precise, to have all the answers before you present. That's what makes you excellent at your job. But the same training is keeping you broke outside your job. Because in the marketplace, done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. Clarity beats credentials. And one targeted offer beats thousands of LinkedIn posts. Let me say it again. Clarity beats credentials. I don't care if you have 10 master's degrees, 40 years of experience. If you can't articulate what problem you solve, and then for who, and what result they will get, you won't make a sale. But here's the beautiful thing. Once you get clear on your offer, once you understand how to package your expertise into something that people will buy, everything changes. You are not chasing clients, they are coming to you. You are not convincing people, they are already sold on the transformation. You are not trading time for money. You are leveraging your knowledge. And all of this happen in under 5 hours a week. So let me break down exactly how this works. The two-phase offer builder. This is the exact system I use with my King's Court premium clients. This is what has helped CPA Rose Adem, Catherine Wahome, Ruth Wangui, and dozens of other professionals turn their corporate expertise into profitable offers. So it has two phases. Phase one is clarity phase. This is the foundation. Most people try to build offers without clarity. No, it's like trying to build a house without a foundation. It won't stand. So phase one is about getting razor sharp clarity on these 4 pillars. What are the 4 pillars? Stay with me. Pillar number 1 is who, the specific target audience. You need to know exactly who you are serving. Not say professionals. Not say, maybe corporate employees. That might be too broad. Think about mid-level HR managers in tech companies who want to transition to consulting but don't know how to package their expertise. Something of that kind. Or financial directors at NGOs who struggle with donor reporting and who want a proven system to create board-ready reports. Specificity sells. Generality repels. Remember what I've always said, people pay more for specialists. So think about who earns more, a general practitioner or a knee surgeon. The knee surgeon. Why? Because they are focused. So your offer needs the same focus. This brings me to pillar number 2. What specific problem? What is the one problem you solve better than anyone else? Not 10 problems, 1. And here's the key. You need to understand the internal dialogue of your target audience. You see, corporate professionals aren't saying, I need a course. They are saying, I am good at what I do, but I don't know how to turn this into money outside my job. I don't hate my job. I hate being kept by it. I don't have time to experiment. So that's the problem that you are solving. Not surface level stuff. The real internal 2 a.m. anxiety that keeps them up. So when you understand that, when you can articulate their pain better than they can, then they begin to think, this person gets me. And that's when they buy. So this brings me to pillar number 3, result. The tangible outcome. So here's what most people mess up. They promise feelings instead of result. Feel more confident. Find clarity. Become unstuck. Listen to me, feelings are not a result. People don't pay for feelings, they pay for transformation. So instead of feel more confident, it's land a 150K consulting contract in 90 days. Instead of find clarity, it's build your first 5K offer in 30 days. Instead of becoming unstuck, it is launch your advisory practice and sign up your first 3 clients in 60 days. You see the difference? The transformation has to be tangible, quantifiable, something that they can touch, they can see, they can measure. Because here's the truth. You are not selling the drill, you are selling the hole in the wall. I want to say that one more time. You are not selling the drill, you are selling the hole in the wall. Pillar number 4. Okay, pillar number 4, your method, the unique process, your unique process. This is what makes you different from everyone else. Your method is the mechanism, it's the strategy, the preparatory system that gets people results. Think of P90X, beautiful example. So P90X, the offer is a 90-day fitness program, but the method is muscle confusion. In other words, constantly changing exercises so your body never plateaus. So for my Beyond Office system, the offer is helping professionals build businesses from their expertise. But the method is the 2-phase offer builder, a structured, low-risk way to package and monetize knowledge without quitting your job. So your method is what you sell before you sell your offer, because people need to believe in your method before they will buy your offer. I hope that makes sense. So these 4 pillars, I'm talking about the who, the what, the result, and the method. This is phase 1. This is your foundation. And if you get that right, everything else becomes easier. So phase 2 is the packaging phase, the execution. So once you have clarity, now you package it. And here's where the 5-hour a week comes in. You don't need to create a 40 model course. You don't need to film 100. You don't need to film 100 videos. You don't need to write a 300-page workbook. You need to map out the journey from where your client is now to where they want to be. And here's how you do it. Step 1, identify the major milestones. What are the 3 to 5 major milestones someone needs to hit to go from their current state to their desired result? For example, if I'm helping professionals build offers, the milestone might be clarity on their specific expertise, validation of the market demand, packaging the offer, launching and getting their first client, and then scaling without quitting their job. That is it. So 5 milestones. Step number 2, break down each milestone. Under each milestone, what are the 3 to 4 key actions they need to take? You don't need to overcomplicate this. Keep it simple. Keep it actionable. Step number 3, name your offer. Give it a result-based name, or maybe a preparatory system, a name. Maybe the Profitable Professional Blueprint, or the 5-week offer accelerator, or the corporate to consultant framework. So make it clear, make it memorable. Step number 4, test it. Launch a better version. Work with 3 to 5 people. Get testimonials. Refine the process. And here's the beauty. You can do all of this under 5 hours a week, because you're not creating content for content's sake. You're creating a transformation system. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but Richard, I don't have time for this. Listen, you don't have time not to do this. You're already working 50 to 60 hours a week for someone else's dream. What if you took 5 hours of those hours and invested it in your own dream? So 5 years from now, think about it. You'll either be in the exact same position you are right now, or you'll be running a 6-figure advisory practice. The choice is yours. But I am not an expert. I can hear you say, you just need to be one step ahead. If you know how to solve a problem that someone else is struggling with, you are an expert enough. But what if I choose the wrong thing, coach? Then you adjust, you pivot, you refine. See, this is the corporate mindset talking. You think you need the perfect plan before you start. But in the marketplace, feedback is more valuable than perfection. So launch, learn, adjust. That is how you win. But then, coach, you don't have an audience. You don't need one. What you need is one person who has the problem you solve and is willing to pay for the solution. That's what you want. That is it. Start there. Then get result, get testimonials, then scale. So look, I've been where you are. I was the guy who had knowledge, who had experience, who had something valuable to offer, but I didn't know how to package it. And I wasted years trying to figure it out the hard way. But here's what I learned. You don't need more time. You need more clarity. You don't need a massive audience. You need a clear offer. You don't need to quit your job. You need to build leverage. And you can do all of this under 5 hours a week using the 2-phase offer builder. So here's what I want you to do. If this resonated with you, if you're a corporate professional who's tired of being capped by your salary, who's ready to turn your expertise into an offer, who wants to build wealth and legacy from what you already know, I want to drop for me a comment saying clarity. I'll send you a gift. I have a gift for you. Put a comment, clarity. I'll send you a gift. But then, if you want to really go deeper, if you want me to personally help you build, package, launch your offer, I want to check out the link in the description to learn more about our live Tuesday workshop, where I break step by step and answer all the questions that you might have. Because here is the truth. There are people right now, not in the future, right now, who need what you know. They are searching for it. They are willing to pay you. The only question is, are you going to package it? Remember, your expertise is not your destination. It is your starting point. Now go build something with it. I am Coach Richard Olo, and I'll see you in the next one.